the energy is the Five of Cups. So you are feeling some kind of regret about a situation. Now, I don't know if you're coming to terms with where you've been trapped. You finally decided you would break out of a confining situation, or where you had been holding yourself back about how you truly feel, and now you want to save something, salvage what remains by putting things out on the table. So for some of you, that could be the case. Maybe there's been some kind of connection that carried a danger to it, some kind of trial within a liaison, or you found yourself in a loveless marriage or a negative situation. Maybe the love is starting to dissipate, or there's a crisis in love, or you're breaking up, or you're feeling rejected or abandoned in some way that leaves you feeling betrayed or unhappy about something. So you could be mourning the loss of something, or actually mourning the loss of having something taken away from you, some kind of possession. But there is some grief here where you feel pessimistic, maybe bitter, resentful, or simply burned out. And it's because there's a very strong focus on the past, and probably where things didn't go the way you wanted to. And rather than looking to, the new or the future or the support that is actually there that maybe you're not acknowledging, you're clinging to the past and staying chained to it. And because of that, now you're starting to question yourself about who you are, your value, your efforts, your ambitions, your relationships, the people connected to you. Maybe you just feel really unsupported, and it's causing you to question what you're doing. Now, this card underscores those two aces, because at the beginning of the week I said this was about head and heart, and this indicates some kind of conflict between the logical side of yourself and the emotional part of yourself. And so you really have to look at your sense of pessimism, your outlook on life. Your melancholy may really be, causing you to beat yourself up, which means that this is a day where you really need to give yourself something positive to look forward to. If there's something that means a lot to you, or some goal you want to achieve, or destination you want to get to, that's what you need to focus on today. And that's especially important if you're dealing with a loss or a setback or an emotional disappointment of some sort. You'll be surprised. A simple tweak in your attitude may create a flow that allows you to make things flow more smoothly when you get them done on your own. Because having a negative outlook, not seeing the value of something, or what's the use, you're not going to try, you're going to give up, is only going to increase your worry and the distance you have between, what could be and what's already been. In some cases, maybe this is about letting somebody live out their life, or take on their own responsibility, or do what they think that they need to do, whether that includes you or not. So it's a day where the more you expect other people to do for you, you're going to come to some kind of awareness that you're going to have to be more reliant. You're going to have to step up to the plate for yourself. But in doing so, if you're expecting the worst, then you're setting up the next disappointment and making it easier to stay stuck in this negative cycle, this negative mood that you perhaps profess you want to get out of. So the point of a situation today is to give you the understanding about getting involved or re-involved with people, situations, patterns, habits that only disappoint you. It's about being aware of how maybe you're self-sabotaging, setting yourself up, connecting to people who have a history of letting you down and then expecting something different, or circumstances or behaviors that have failed you in the past and yet you're looking for that to somehow come through this time. Now, some of you, this may be, because of you're connecting to an old friend, a lost love, a lover in the past. So the greater your belief is that you can handle something without assistance, the greater your surprise is that that's true. How much smoother things go when you rely on you, when you count on you. And if that's the case, maybe you recognize that maybe you're down, but you're not out. So maybe the pain is ending. Maybe you're renewing an old tie or recovering from a past hurt. You might even be rekindling an old love. So for some of you, the pain is subsiding. For others of you, you're having to come to terms with an irrevocable ending of a valued relationship.